evaded Dark Zone. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Hostile seeker mine. Hostile detected. Malfunctioning. System restored. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Dial striker drone initiated. System back online. Hostile striker drone detected. Hostile steamer hive detected. System curtailed. System reactivated.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to a new build video. Today is a SMG build that everyone's been requesting for quite some time now. So let's get started with the build. So we're going to start off with our specialization. We're going to be running the firewall specialization for the mech kit. The mech kits, when popping a kit, is going to grant us 200% armor and health for 10 seconds. That's absolutely crucial for this build. And we're also going to be running the firewall for the extra 15% increased SMG damage. So with that being said, let's get started with the build. So for my primary, we are running the exotic, the Chatterbox. We have 30 weapon expertise weapon damage on here, SMG damage outside of cover with incessant chatter. When you reload, rate of fire is increased by 25% for each enemy within 15 meters for the duration of that mag. Mass stacks is 5%. Kills refill 50% of your mag. So if you guys don't have the Chatterbox, of course, my stash is bugged. However, if you guys don't have the Chatterbox, you guys can run the Ouroboros exotic SMG or any SMG that you want to use on this build. That will work as well. Moving on, we have the named rock and roll chest piece, which is an ACS 12. We're running shotgun damage to armor, and we went with mag size. Now, the reason why I went with mag size on this is because you want to build your stacks as high as possible. So we're going to be running it with the perfectly extra, which is going to grant us 50% extra mag capacity. Moving on to the pieces, we're going to be running the striker set. As you guys know, striker battle gear is very overpowered in the game. The 2 pieces will grant us weapon handling, the 3 pieces will grant us rate of fire, and the 4th piece is what really makes this build come together with the Chatterbox. If you guys do not want to run striker, try to get some type of RPM stat line on this build. So we have armor, critical hit damage, and a critical hit damage mod on here. Moving on to our second piece, that's going to grant us the 15% weapon handling, which will also increase our accuracy when shooting due to our weapon handling. Moving on to the knee pads, which is going to be the 3rd piece, which is going to get that 15% rate of fire. Now, the rate of fire with the Chatterbox is going to be amazing because we get 25% from the mag on Chatterbox alongside the 15% from the 3rd piece of striker. And the last piece is going to be the gloves, which is going to grant us the 4th piece in this set, which is Striker's Gamble. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65, stacking up to 100 times. 1 stack lost per second between 0 and 50 stacks. 2 stacks lost per second between 50 and 100 stacks. So we're going to be running the Sokolov chest piece. We have extra 10% SMG damage, armor, 30 expertise, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage mod with the talent Intimidate. Intimidate on this build is absolutely amazing because we already have 2.1 million armor. So we have lots of damage and also have lots of survivability on this build as well. Now, if you guys do not have the Matador, you guys can run another Sokolov with Adrenaline Rush, but the Matador is best in slot. For the backpack, the name Matador Walker and Harris with a perfectly Adrenaline Rush, critical hit damage, crit chance, critical hit damage mod, 30 expertise, armor on this, and 170k armor. We have Adrenaline Rush. In PvP, it's going to be 12%, but that's still significantly high on this build. So now let's move on to the skills. We have a Booster Hive. Now, the Booster Hive, for the most part, is going to help us counter any status, for the most part, since our survivability comes from having 2.1 million armor, and also with Adrenaline and Intimidate. We're not running Unbreakable, so therefore, we're slowly also reliant on the booster when statused. For my secondary skill, I am running a 30 expertise defender drone. We have 34% damage reduction and almost 1.9 million health on this build. And for the pistol, we have a TDI custom with just in sync, nothing special. Let's move on to the stats. We have 60% chance and 168% critical hit damage. So that's the build, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for clicking on it. And I will catch you guys in the next build video. Prevails out. Take care.